Welcome to my channel. Make sure you like and subscribe for more amazing content and tap the notification bell so you can be notified every time I have a new video out. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Welcome to
Okay, I'm not even going to begin to explain to y'all how long it took to get this whole setup going, but anyway, we ready. Let's get it started. Okay, let's do this again. All right, peace family. It's Gaia Ethereal coming at you with another amazing video. Today we are on day number 5 of 21 days in our self-love series. This is our journey to our higher selves. Okay, guys? So if you're on this journey with me and you're ready to get started, grab your journal, grab a pen, because today we're doing journal prompts. Now, if you don't already have a journal, that's okay. You can go to Five Below, Family Dollar. Sometimes in the grocery stores, you can even find really good journals for a bargain. I went to Five Below and got my journal. It's hardcover. It's got about 100 pages in it, and it's been working fine for me. Now me, I'm a huge writer. Like, I love to write just naturally, just to express myself, just to get it off my mind. I have a lot of ideas and stuff constantly going on in my mind, and it just really gives me peace to get it out of my mind and onto paper. And I'm hoping that it brings you the same thing. Now, if you're not a huge writer, now is a great time to start. So let's get into the very first journal prompt, and that is perceived obstacles. Perceived obstacles are all about things that you think are holding you back from being your best self. So take, for example, somebody who is living with an abusive partner, okay? Just take that for an example. This woman or man, because listen, anybody can be in an abusive relationship with an abusive partner. So this person may perceive that the only way that they can have a better life is if they're not in this relationship, and that this relationship is holding them back from being their best self. So there's something that is in your life, there's something that you feel about you that is holding you back from being your best self right now. So it could be like your income, it could be your image, it could be your place in life, your house, who you're around. Just take a moment to really reflect on all the areas of your life that you believe that you may have issues moving forward, because there's something that is holding you back from that, something that is stopping you in your path, that is prohibiting you from really being all that you can be. So take a moment, write down 5 things at least, but push it to 10 if you can, all of your perceived obstacles. Put it at the top of the paper. These are my perceived obstacles. Now, why are we saying that they're not actual obstacles? Because in all actuality, if these were real obstacles, they would be true for every person on this earth, okay? So no oxygen would be like a real obstacle that could stop you from being your best self. You see what I'm saying? Stuff like that is something that is true for all people, all across humankind, all across the board. If it's not stuff that is true for every single person that you know around the board, then you know that it is only your perception and your belief system that you think is holding you back. It's not actually holding you back. Now, the next journal prompt is all about envisioning for your future. So we're going to be writing down two things. It's two prompts right here. You're going to split your paper straight down the middle, write a line straight down the middle of your page vertically, just like straight down like this. Hold on, let me write it so I can actually show you guys, just so you can get a visual. So this is what your paper is going to look like, okay? And on one side, you're going to say now, and on one side, you're going to say later, okay? And your paper is going to look like this, all right? This is basically your lineup for your goals, okay? On the now side, you're going to put all of your realistic goals. What you actually think can happen in this lifetime, okay? Things, whatever it is for you in your life, wherever, whatever stage you are in, you're going to put goals that you want to do within this lifetime that you actually believe right now can happen, okay? Now, on my page, I'm not going to sit here and put on the now section, I'm going to be a billionaire, okay? Because why? I don't personally believe that right now about me and about my lifestyle right now. Okay, so that's what we're doing on one side. That's in the now section. So pause this video for a moment. I want you to write down 10 or push it to 20 goals that you can see happening for yourself within this lifetime, okay? Realistic goals only. One more thing, these goals can be in any area of your life that you desire. So it can be relationship goals, family goals, income goals, emotional status goals, you know, whatever you feel are your personal goals that you believe are realistic in this lifetime, jot that down. Now, on the later side of your paper, which is part 2/part 3 of the journal prompts for today, you're going to put the unrealistic goals. So you remember that goal that I was talking about before about me becoming a billionaire? Yeah, I will put that on the later side, okay? So you're going to list down 10 to 20 goals that are probably completely unrealistic and probably maybe will never happen in life. But if every single thing goes exactly the way that you really, really, really wanted it to, and if you intended for your life to be top tier, I'm talking like phenomenal in every single category of your life you feel like is not on a 10, but I'm talking about on a 1,000, okay? Write all of those things on the later side. Keep in mind, they don't have to be realistic, just a bunch of things that you really, really, really wish you could do, but it's probably not possible anyways. Write that down and then come back to me. Now, I know you're probably thinking, Gaia, why did you have me write down all of these unrealistic goals but put later at the top of the page? Because this entire process, journey, is speaking to your subconscious mind. Every image that I display in all of the videos throughout this journey is to speak to your subconscious mind. A lot of things are happening in our conscious mind. So there's two parts of your mind. Okay, let me break this down real quick. There's the conscious part of your mind. There's the part of your mind that you need to do life every day. Okay, it's the part of your mind that you use to function on a daily. okay? And then you have your subconscious mind. It's the part of your mind that holds on to all of these things that you don't realize, okay? That's why commercials are speaking to your subconscious mind, and it's showing you this Popeye's chicken sandwich on the TV because it's hoping that somewhere it's going to speak to your subconscious mind by showing you this image, and it's going to make you go to the store and get that Popeye's chicken sandwich. So that's basically how it works. And you guys can, maybe I'll do another video about that, about going deeper into the mind, the subconscious versus the conscious mind. We got to do another video about that. But for now, we're going to be speaking to the subconscious mind for this entire process. That's why it's very important that even when you are not actually listening, sometimes with a long video, you're not like actually listening, but if you just let it play in the background, it's still helpful and supportive to you. That's why you can fall asleep during a meditation and it will still help you out, okay? So this is the explanation for everything with the now and the later, okay? Okay, so now that we've finished our now and later journal prompts, we can go ahead and read each one out loud, okay? You're gonna wanna do this for a moment, okay? Don't speed read through it. Take your time, okay? Let those words really sink into you, okay? You're gonna be reading both sides. You're gonna read the now side, and you're gonna read it as in it's in the present. So for example, if I put on the now side, I want to buy a house, you're not gonna say, I wanna buy a house. No, you're gonna say, I bought a house, okay? Or I have a house, okay? I own a home. I am a homeowner, okay? That's how you're going to want to phrase all of these things, really, as you write it, but most importantly, as you say it aloud, okay? And that is what is really going to activate that energy within yourself and within the universe. We're not speaking it like we want these things. No, we're speaking it like we already have these things, okay? So that's gonna be the energy that we're putting out. We already have these things. So now you're gonna pause this video for a moment. You're gonna read slowly each of these things in the present tense as if you already have it to activate the energy like you do have it, okay? All right. All right, so this next journal prompt is going to be in long form, okay? This one might be a little bit more lengthy than the previous ones, but that's okay. We're ready, okay? So you're going to write down a day in the life of, okay? This is a day in the life of your best self. Okay, you're not living your full life right now. We are all not living to our full potential right now. There's certain habits and routines that are taking place in our life right now that really our best self and our higher self actually would not be doing. So let's take a moment to just jot down in long form, if you were your best self in your highest, most glorious, purest form, how would you live your life on a day-to-day basis? Just a regular day. How would you envision your life to go? So your journal prompt should sound something like this, or similar to this. Go ahead and put your date at the top of your paper. Your journal prompt may sound like, I wake up at X time. I enjoy breakfast, which is. Then I wear this, that, and the third. I shower using this, that, and the third. Whatever you really want your process of your life to be, and whatever you really envision for your future self to be doing on a daily basis, just jot it down. And again, we're doing this in the present tense. Now, the most important part of this specific journal prompt is just being as detailed as possible, okay? Just jotting down every single detail. I eat this for breakfast. I ate this for lunch. I went out for dinner. I went here for dessert. I had this. I had that. Whatever you're doing, give as much detail as possible so that you can really begin to envision that lifestyle for yourself. That's how manifestation actually starts. So manifesting, all it is just putting energy out into the world of what you expect to happen, and things come back to you. So if you expect greatness to happen and always living a fabulous life, and you just expect it to happen, then it's gonna happen. And that is what manifestation is just working with energy, basically. So once you put all of this down on the paper with this specific journal prompt, try to fill an entire page, if not 2 or 3 pages. Like, really don't put a limit on yourself with this specific journal prompt. It's like, it's no limit. Just go all the way in and let yourself really envision who you would like to be. Who are you becoming? Who is this beautiful higher self? Who is this goddess self that you are and that you would really like to begin to truly express? So another thing, when we say our best selves and our highest selves, it's not like it's a different person than we are right now. It's just expressing another aspect of ourselves. We know that we're already great. We know that we're already awesome and perfect and just flourishing in any stage that we are right now, because we're better than we were yesterday. But in the same token, we also want to just continue that whole energy of, you know, greatness and expecting awesomeness to always happen. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a bonus journal prompt that is gonna take a little bit more time and might be multiple pages, but take your real time with this so that you can really generate that energy. So this is a journal prompt about forgiveness. So sometimes, and you can see this in my last video about forgiveness, sometimes forgiveness and holding on to past resentment and past trauma and past negative experiences can stop you from moving forward and truly manifesting greatness in your life. Okay, so it's going to be hard to really feel good and airy and light all the time and attracting good things to you if you're feeling like, oh, this person did me wrong and that person did me wrong, and no, I ain't letting that go. And all of that energy is just counterproductive with what we're trying to do here. Okay, so you honestly, this is a self exercise. This isn't a self-love series. So even if you're not in the place to speak to this person yet, or, you know, really address this in person yet, that's okay. You can work on this within yourself and start the forgiveness within yourself so that at least you are healed and that you're starting to feel better. So this is a bonus journal prompt, and it's all about forgiveness, and it's basically going to entail that you take your time, you think about every single person that has wronged you in a major way in your life. Okay, most of the time it's our parents, Okay, for me, it was my parents. It could be friends, it could be other family members, it could be coworkers, bosses. There are people in your life that you perceive that has hurt you before, you feel me, or has done something against you that you didn't like. And I'm here to let you know right now, for the good of the universe, for the good of humankind, and for the good of yourself, and truly flourishing and growing and being your best self, it is time to let it go. Okay? Whatever you're holding on to, whoever you have not forgiven yet, take the time, write a letter. This is not a letter that you're going to be giving them. Let me say that again. This is not a letter that you're going to be giving to the person. Okay? This is inner work. Okay? You're going to take the time. You're going to write the letter. And you're going to tell this person in spirit. You're going to send the energy, not physically, in spirit, through the letter. Okay? On this letter, you're going to say, I forgive you for XYZ. I forgive you for what you did to me in, this place and time. I forgive you for XYZ because I know that that was the best you could do at the time. Another thing is, hurt people hurt people. Okay? So if somebody hurt you, that could have been unintentional, or if they intentionally hurt you, that could have been because they are hurting too. It could have been one or the other. Either way, we all need some healing, okay? And let's start with us. Let's start with ourselves, and let's send out that forgiveness energy, regardless of if that other person apologizes, because, sweetie, we don't need an apology to start to feel better within ourselves, okay? We create our own energy, okay? We control our own emotions. And when we are able to really harness that energy and harness that power, we don't put that in other people's hands to care about, okay? I am in control of this ship, and I control how I feel at all moments in time, okay? I am able to forgive anybody that I can within my heart. I'm able to forgive anybody. We are all capable of forgiving anybody at any time. It just takes a little bit more courage, maybe, to be the bigger person, okay? And it might be hard to write it down on paper. That's why I said take the time with yourself. So that's actually a bonus journal prompt for y'all today, okay? So you can actually cut this video at the end and then take as much time as you need to write those letters to every single person that you really wanted to forgive, so that we can really begin to manifest this new life that we're putting out into the universe. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was another amazing video as usual. I expect to see you guys back here tomorrow for day number 6 of the self-love series, Journey to Our Best Selves. Peace.